information of 2002 and 2004 in the visa form where I have no details, nothing. And we couldn't find the old passport. 2 days passed and then I slept. In the midnight, suddenly I woke up and suddenly walked to a cabinet, opened a drawer, and I put my hand. I got all the bunch of old passport. So it was like a complete miracle. I knew Swamiji is so meticulously holding my hand and making each step to complete it effortlessly. And in the interview also, uh, it was like normally they say very tough interview, but for me it was like a cakewalk. I went, they asked 3, 4 questions. They told, okay, your visa is approved. Then next thing was my leave, which also I thought it was impossible because company was going a massive change, new management, and I never thought I will get it. Again, I prayed to Swamiji, Swamiji, I cannot make it happen. You only can make it happen. Please make it happen. Get my leave approved. So once I applied and send a message to the responsible person, and in just within half an hour, he sent me reply, say, okay, no problem, you can go. So like from my normal life and from my earlier human mind, it was impossible, which again, Swamiji made it possible. And then coming here also for our accommodation, everything I see so systematically organized and so much of smooth and comfortable. So I knew very well that Swamiji is taking care of everything very smoothly. Only thing what was required from my side was my strong desire and strong feeling connection with Swamiji. So now once as I started the journey, first day Acharya told that whatever you are considering as you is not real you. And which I realized before I came because the way how I was struggling in health, wealth, relationship, and change in my life if I have to live blissfully, peacefully every time. So then when Acharya revealed that in these PSAs, at the end of 30 days, you will realize that who you are. And now, once we have completed, I know that I am Paramashiva. Like Swami told, it is not a knowledge, it is an experience. So I realized that Paramashiva means intense, causeless, auspicious. Wow. And earlier life was struggle, terrifying, dominating. Now life is Paramashivam, absolute, ultimate, auspiciousness. So everything is completely auspicious. So this is the greatest gift which I felt because earlier, because of my root pattern, I was struggling where it was I am helpless and life is terrifying, others are controlling. So now in this completion process, completion with me, completion with the family, completion with others, it completely got wiped out. And then with the Swamiji's initiation, Swamiji's darshan and Swamiji's initiation, I've attended earlier Inner Awakening and many December programs, but I felt that this program is initiation and the darshan of Swamiji are at the ultimate level, where just by having darshan and initiation, the entire space was completely shifted and making me realize oneness with Paramashiva. Then when in the process Swamiji revealed that when there is a separation, When there is a separation, means when I feel I am so and so and this is world, then the ego self arises, fear arises, and the emotional balance, fear rules as an emotional balance of life. Then it will never leave. It will make us run for health, wealth, relationship, and more and more and more and more. And then there is no end. There is at the end pain and suffering. So now Swamiji with the initiation wipe out the separation and make me realize that I am Param Advaita. Param Advaita means there is no separation between me and all, 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 everyone and everything, including Swamiji. Is in oneness. So then there are no fear, there are no worry. And whatever I have to achieve, whatever I felt, like how Swamiji says, real desire, or for my involvement, for enriching and causing other life, means my me in others. So there, whatever was my prayer, Swamiji also is blessing us, all of us PSH participant, with a one-to-one prayer boon giving session where Swamiji is listening, reading all our prayers and giving us the boon. So that itself cleared everything. Means now what has happened, I do not have to do anything. Whatever I wanted, it has already been happen. Now only thing I have, it has to be happen in the physical world, which I will receive. Now only thing is, like Swamiji gave, and that's ultimate for me, is the observe the observer, witness the witness, sarvadhi sakshibhutam. Then I felt now, yeah, this is it. Nothing else needed. Because when I am in this space of observe the observer, I am already in Param Swarupa, in eternal now, eternal celebration, and in Samadhi, just celebrating Param Shiva in all the form and in his formless form. And of course, celebrating Param Shiva. This is another greatest blessing for all of us, where Param Shiva has descended as an avatar after 5,000 years in human form and blessed all of us. There is the Gurudev, our Swamiji. This is the unimaginable greatest blessing where we are all blessed. So I realize that, like in the story, when one bird is hanging on the stick on the tree and hanging upside down, and then someone comes in, right, like in our case, Swamiji, and then we leave, and then we start flying in freedom. Then we realize that, wow. So now this is the freedom. This Swamiji says, Tattva Masi, thou art that. So now I do not have to look for anything. Enlightenment, enlightenment. No, I am enlightenment. Oh, health, health, health. No, I am my best health. I am my best health, wealth. I am my best relationship. Whatever I wanted, whatever I will require, I am that. And because I am Param Shiva. So now only thing, Ekoham Bhavishyami. Param Shiva says, I was one, I became many, celebrating my own existence. So now just celebrating, 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 and like other birds who are hanging upside down, my love and care Others make me in their form to make them realize to leave the grip of that ego self, mind, and make them realize that they are Paramashiva. The best thing is to cause all of them so that they can give the greatest gift available on the planet Earth to come and participate in PSS. So thank you so much. My love and gratitude to all. And lastly, to all the participation, PSS 13, who made my journey so beautiful. I love you, all of you, and all of you are in my heart. Thank you, Nithyananda.
Yes, thank you so much, sir, for the beautiful sharing. And it was wonderful to listen to your experience, and I'm sure all the viewers would have enjoyed it as much, because it's so amazing to see how the miracles that Swamiji does in each one of our lives, and Swamiji attends to each and every one of us. Yes, ma prem. And it was just like pure surrender to Swamiji from both of you, and like from Maya Chidambaraya and Ma Premaya. How the complete surrender to Swamiji, even the most like logistic thing, like the most like practical obstacles, how just through surrender to Swamiji made you to manifest this whole thing. Yes, go ahead, Ma Premaya.
Nithyanandam, Nithyanandam, do you hear me?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Go ahead.
Uh, yeah, this is Manitya Prevananda, as you already heard. Well, I just picking up the threads from where Chidamla has spoken. We've been attending earlier in our awakening programs and many other programs by Swamiji, and every time is a new exploration. It has been amazing and transformational. Um, this time, I think it's sorry, like really the ultimate, where the energies have been so extremely high, and all the initiations have been so wonderful. Swamiji has blessed us with almost every day darshans, and all the little things that we've been, provided with. For example, with the food and the arrangements, the organic sattvic food that we all have got here. Also, I've been introduced to so many new recipes also that I got over here, eating all the different dishes, and meeting the different people, participants. It's been an amazing experience. Also, the different sevas that we've been offered, for example, in the temple, in the kitchen, and helping around, volunteering in different activities. All this has led to an expansion of my experiences, uh, and discovering different facets of myself and others also. Also, we've got different blessings by Swamiji, and to share one of the most amazing blessings where Swamiji has, said that okay, we will have the Dubai temple, and it'll be way beyond, a grand temple, a huge temple with the Analai, with the what I would say, the Gurukul, the library, and Gaushala, also an ashram uh, for Adinavasis, and also it's just, way beyond our imagination. So we've been waiting for many years, thinking that when will we have the temple in our country. And I just want to share related to that. Just maybe 2 3 months ago, I was thinking to myself that it's been such a long time, and I wonder when or how this will happen. Will Swamiji ever come to our country? So suddenly, once just Swamiji mentioned that, well, it's soon going to happen, it will happen, and I will come. So I was most touched that this just shows that, every moment He's there with us. And it may be very small or a big thing, but every moment Swamiji is listening to us, talking to us, understanding us, being so compassionate with us, and just holding our hands and sailing, helping us to sail through life, all the ups and downs that we may have experienced. So this the Paramashivasena course has helped me realize that we just need to drop all the worries and, the negative thoughts and confusion, chaos that is within us, and just become the observer and witness, be in Sakshi Bhava, and just experience that we are the ultimate. We are Param Shiva. And these initiations have really just made it happen. So when we start living and experiencing the things around us, as in the Sakshi Bhava, uh, so much inner silence happens, peace, and there is like a downpour of love and energy, compassion, and this is how, we can experience the abundance from cosmos. As Swamiji says, cosmos has its own intelligence, so we don't really have to wonder how to make the things work. But when we just drop all the worries and say from within, or just feel that, yes, Swamiji, you make it happen. And yes, that's what you just start flowing and sailing through life. So I wanted to share this aspect. And sorry. Another thing I want to just express my gratitude for the last is where Swamiji has, from childhood, I had this passion for healing and telepathy, levitation, all these things. When I used to see and read or hear about them, I was fascinated. And being a psychotherapist by profession, I've already been into healing. And so when I've received the different healing as initiations here, that really was so helpful over all these years, not only to heal others, myself, my pets, and this time Swamiji has given the ultimate blessing where he said, you can heal everyone miraculously, even you will be surprised. So, well, I'm already, some participants here were very curious and wanted to, okay, come on. So even that made me realize that, yes, this is going to happen. And this is how, things just start working for us. So Swamiji knows the best, and we just leave it to him. So I'd want to also thank each and everyone whom I've met here and felt connected with. And all of us just continue to flow and grow and expand in our journey with Swamiji. And as he says, just leave it all to me and I swallow it all up. So let us just flow with that. Thank you, Nithyananda.
Such beautiful sharing, Ma, from Maya and Ma. Thank you so much for sharing. So this is for all the participants and all the viewers to understand that just through surrender to Swamiji, no matter how difficult the obstacles are, you may think like it's completely impossible and the kind of complications you had, but just this surrendering to Swamiji, holding on to Swamiji will help you to manifest anything you want in your life. Yes, and Ma Premia told a very beautiful point. Swamiji knows the best. See, for each and every one of you, Swamiji knows the best. So when you just surrender, he will do the best for you. So yes, we have the next participant, Sri Nitya Shraddhananda from Seattle. So Aya, you can start. Nityananda Maya. Go ahead, Aya.
Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam, everyone. My name is Srinitya Shraddhananda. I'm from Seattle. I work at a telecommunications company on the internet side of things. I manage a large team of data guys, data engineers, data analysts, and my day-to-day work, revolves around data. I want to start this sharing here by first offering my gratitude to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. for giving me this opportunity to actually make me attend this Paramashivasena program. Because this program, right, like I've attended a few other 21-day programs before. But I wanted to say, like, this one is like no other programs that I've attended in the past, right? I should say this one has been the best one so far, because this has actually helped me get deep into my patterns, my incompletions, my various things. Actually, I would love to, like, go through one by one and say how things have changed for me in the last 30 days, right? um, and also I wanted to, like, stress on the fact that, like, some of us think here, like, some of us who have attended previous 21-day programs, we think that, oh, it was always awesome with, like, attending with Swamiji, in Swamiji's presence in Adi Kailash or somewhere else, right? But I can say that the people over here who have attended this program can attest to the fact that no one can actually say that Swamiji is not here physically, right? Because you can feel his energy throughout, in and out, every single day, every single session. You can see that, like, he's guiding us through these sessions. He is helping us unblock at places where we are stuck, and he is actually hand holding us throughout this process. And I felt exactly the same way all these 31 days. And there were various levels at which I had a big breakthrough. I want to start with, like, my mental being, right? I had my own mental blockers about waking up early. And I can wake up 1 or 2 days, that's okay. But, like, 30 days at a stretch, not happening. Like, mentally, I'd given up on that. Like, it's just not happening. But this program actually changed that perception overall, right? Had about 4 to 5 hours of sleep every day. And like, I was here by 4 a.m. every day for yoga. That means you have to wake up by 2:30 or 3, get ready, and then come here. And in this energy space, you not only felt that that's possible right here, but I'm super confident that I'll be able to go and continue doing that, right? I know that it is a possibility for me. I can do it, right? That mental shift and cognition shift that, like, that I've gotten is amazing, because I have not gotten that before. Like, because I have closed my doors on myself, saying, like, that is just not going to happen for me. I have too many things to handle. It's okay to sleep a little longer, right? But that shift in cognition, that shift in, like, the way I think, has helped me tremendously. This program provided me the first big breakthrough with my shift in my mental thinking, right? um, then obviously, like, physically, right, I would be so comfortable with doing yoga the way I wanted, and not the way it was supposed to be done, right? Like, it was just a checklist on my list of items. Like, I'll do what I really can, without really feeling the stretch of it, and call it, like, I have checklist, like, I've checked the yoga part, right? But here, it was amazing, because like, the acharyas actually took time for each and every asanas. It was not like, hey, you're going to start doing 108 from day one. It was like, let's start with 20 a day. Let's master those 20, right? And with continuous guidance, I was able to see that the things that I perceived as I absolutely cannot do, I was actually able to do it. And not only that, like, the amount of flexibility that I witnessed from day one of the program to, like, let's say even day 20 of the program was huge, right? And that gave me so much confidence that even some of the asanas that I am not able to do it, I can do it, right? Because that, again, it comes back to the space of possibility. Because when you have that space of possibility, you don't give up. And when you don't give up, you actually make it happen with Swamiji's blessings, right? So that was, like, from the physical dimension, that gave me a breakthrough. And the biggest one was from a cognition perspective, right? Like, I always had this pattern or an incompletion, whatever you can call it as, that I operate from, I operate from the space of constant fear about others' perception. Like, hey, what will they think of me? Should I please them? Should I be a good person to this person? Like, if I'm not a good person to the person, how will my life get affected? What will they think of me? What will they go say about me to others behind my back? Like, all those sort of things that used to mess up with my mind so much, that I always used to live in a constant fear of, the perception of others, right? What do they think of me? But it's so beautiful, right? Like, Swamiji, like, he, in one of the energy darshans, he actually handheld me and helped me understand what exactly I'm going through, why I'm going through certain things, why I'm perceiving certain things a certain way, and why that is absolutely not necessary to do that way, right? and he literally gave me life strategy, right? He gave me so many beautiful, like, things that I should do. And I saw that, like, the moment, when he literally gave me that, like, a one-on-one guidance and cleared so much of my doubts, I could see I went from a person with so much doubts to a person with so much confidence, right? When I know Swamiji said, like, he gave me one beautiful, very beautiful advice. He said, anytime
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.